Alright, here's the last video I'm doing of the Casablanca Delta 2 in Snow White. It is a 50-inch fan that has Slumber 3. Not sure what that is, but if anybody could tell me, that'd be greatly appreciated. I got this from Mark Wilson. It had this fan is from January 14th of 1988. 371st fan made that day. So since it's an older Casablanca, it did not use the blades that you can see that you see in this video. And the design's a bit different. It's not like these rounded tip blades. It's more of the point tips, of the old school point tip blades you see on like a lot of older fans. I like these blades on it a lot more. I feel like it just looks more unique on the fan. Makes the fan look a lot more unique. Also, I think it makes it look more higher quality too. You usually see like a lot of higher quality fans having like unique finishes like this. But I also just like the look of it. I just feel like it makes it look more like a Casablanca fan, like those unique Casablanca fans you see on YouTube, like the ones that Cole has and stuff. Like the ones he did, like some videos he did like with a white one with wood blades. I just think the Casablanca fans that are in white that have wood blades look very unique. So yeah. It is 11:24. I got a few more videos to do after this. I really don't care if I'm going to sleep awake. I really need to get these videos up before I go to the DR. Otherwise, I'd regret it. So, yeah. Because of that, I'm going to try to keep my mouth shut and just do a video of the fan. So, yeah. Here's the tag. I really do like the contrast with the white motor of the wood with this type of blades on it. That is very well with the floor too. Here's the white. Honestly, can't wait to install this. I'm not gonna install it right away, but yeah, I am gonna put this up like around spring of next year because I want to keep the Infiniti as my bedroom fan just for the rest of the year. I want to at least get some use out of it, not just put it up for a month and then put up something else. I feel like it would have just been a waste of time. So I just want to get my use out of it, and then I'll put up this one. Probably by the end of this year, I'll take down the Infiniti for good and put up something else. Oh, the Infiniti could return someday in the future. You never know. Yeah, I really like the white four-bladed fans with schoolhouse lights on them. They have like the wood blades. You don't really see that too much often. I really find it to be a unique look. It's like an older style that you'd see on fans, like four blades with a white. But I'm like white with a white oak. I really like, or like a whiter oak finish on the blades. I really like that combo. So yeah, if I was to have like a Hunter Passport one with like it's a four-bladed version of the Passport basically, with the lighter oak blades and schoolhouse core, that would be something I would love to do as well. Who knows? Maybe whenever I get one someday, I'll do that. Maybe I already have one. Who knows? But yeah. Let me go ahead and shut off the light. Start the fan off on low. And these maple blades are actually from the antique brass Delta 2 that I got from Brandon. I've always wanted to like, put up a fan from either Mark or Brandon in my house, so basically I'm combining fans that I got from Mark and Brandon and putting them up in my bedroom. The blades are from Brandon and the fans from Mark, so I have a little bit of both in the fan from those two, so yeah. The fan does have a slight bearing noise, but it's nothing major. I think I might need to oil it just a tiny bit before I put it up. Could also just be from the age. Sometimes like, like older fans do make like a slight swirl sound, like a whistling sound actually. But yeah, I just I'm thinking I might put up something else in my bedroom. Reason is because the Infinity's already starting to get pretty dirty, and I'm not really one that likes to clean the fans too often. So with this fan, I figured I'd have to clean it quite often. So that's why I'm thinking about putting this one up. And also, I've always wanted to have a Casablanca fan in my bedroom. This has to be the right one, and this is the right one. Just need to get a white LCA. This one I'm using the antique brass one. So yeah. Just the unfinished combo, like white with lighter oak blades, basically. That's something I really like for my bedroom. It's just white with wood blades that is something I like for my bedroom in general. Just the white blades get too dirty for me. So the Infinity I like, but I'm gonna have to be cleaning it often, and I'm not really a fan of doing that. Especially because the Infinity has grease on some of the sides, and I can't get that off. So it's kind of hard to tell if I clean the blades off completely or not. I could also just put up the low profile, the white one, the 52-inch one in my bedroom, but I already have one in the front, so I don't see that happening. I'd love to put it in my bedroom, but I feel like it'd be a waste of time. It would have been a waste of time putting up the Infinity to begin with. So I'd rather just use up the Infinity for the rest of the year, and then beginning of next year I'll probably put this up. I still want to put this up right away. I rather because fall time, I'd rather have a not too powerful fan for the bedroom, like not too powerful as in like as powerful as a Casablanca, something that's close to it but not as powerful. When the Hunter is pretty close to it, not as close but it's similar. So they both move good. They aren't high. So but the Hunter moves exactly what I need for like the fall and winter time. Cause I do use the fan on high because my mom uses the heat a lot in the winter time. So my room gets too hot for my comfort. I like to have my room nice and cool when I'm sleeping. So I always have to put the fan usually on high in the winter. So yeah, this fan will be way too powerful for that. I'd rather use it in the summertime, get more adjusted to it, and then once it gets to the winter of next year, I ought to be adjusted to the airflow of this fan. I'm already used to the airflow from the Hunter fan, so I'd rather just use that for the rest of the year. Also, just to get some use out of it, because I've always wanted to have a Hunter Infiniti fan in my house installed, so I just want to enjoy that for now. I've always wanted to have one up since I was like about 6 years old, but they're one of my favorite Hunter fans in general, so yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and show up the light. Lost track of time, sorry. I need to do more videos after this, so I really need to try to keep this about right around 20 minutes at the most. So yeah, probably try to keep it under. I'm not gonna let it go past 20, maybe 15, and I don't see that happening. If I did, it's because it has the light on it. So yeah. Normally videos with the lights are a little bit longer. Usually the videos without lights are like 15. Fans that don't have lights are like 15 minutes long usually. However, the next fan I have to test that I got from Mark Wilson today, it's not the best. It is a Hampton Bay, but it's from the 90s. But it's one that I really have been looking for a while. Also one that it's not the best one, but it's one that I know a lot of people do like, so I am glad to have it. So yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and shut off the light. And let's move the fan up to medium. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but this fan is in snow white, not plain white. I'm not sure what a snow white is, but I think it's like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't really know the difference. For me, I know the difference between polished brass and bright brass, but for some people, I think they can tell the difference between white and snow white. I don't know, I could put this up in one time, just use it on medium. Sorry guys. But I don't know. It could go up by November. Actually, that's probably the soonest I'll put this up. October or November is the soonest I can promise you guys, but November is probably the soonest, to be honest, or early December. I do want to keep the Infinity up for a good amount of time at least, not just put it up and then take it down less than 3 months. I feel like, I just don't want to waste my. I just don't want to put it up for nothing. But if I'm just gonna take it down so quickly, I should have just stuck with the Passport 2 then, the white one, and just take that down when I was bored of it and put up this. Thing is, once this one goes up, I don't see it coming down for a while. Unless I get bored of it, which I might. I can't, it's kind of hard to tell because I never thought I'd get tired of the Passport 2. I do miss having it up, but I actually wanted to have something else for a change, just to change it up a little bit. But over time, I probably will change this one out too. I can't say that it's going to be a permanent install. It probably will last a while, like maybe a year or so. But yeah, we'll see where the future holds. I do want to try to keep changing up my fans from time to time, just so I can have something different up, and give each of my fans a chance to be installed and being used. So yeah. Check the temperature. .63, but the humidity is 85. And that makes, let's say, it doesn't really feel too hot, but at the same time it does feel a bit humid. Now Mark wasn't viewers when he records videos of fans and he's tired. Alright, let me go ahead and show this fan with the light on while it's on medium. You can kind of hear some bearing noise of some sort. You have to listen very carefully to hear it. I don't think you can hear it on camera, but for it is worth a try to see if you guys can hear it. So what does it like the Infiniti? I feel like I'm definitely gonna like this one more, but the Infiniti I do like. I am glad that I actually have it for my bedroom fan, to be honest. I just want to get more use out of it before taking it down. I haven't really gotten the chance to enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the Passport 2 when I had it in my bedroom. See, if I was to like have Infiniti installed somewhere permanently, it'd definitely be like an office, like a spare room or something like that. That's to say, there's not really a spare room here that I can put it in. But that's like a room that I know for a fact I would always leave it up and never take it down. I just want to try it out for my bedroom for a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the light and move the fan up to high. definitely moving a great amount of air. Well, it's Casablanca, so it makes sense. So I've been 40 now. So yeah, the fan that Mark brought today, I was actually not expecting him to bring it today, but it is a fan that I've been planning to get from him for quite a while now. This is actually one of the 9 fans which that I revealed that I was getting. Like one of them was the SMC Laguna, and then there's like a few other ones that I've been planning to get. So this is one of them I've been meaning to get for months now. So I am finally glad to have it in my possession. I don't know. I have been hearing that it's not as powerful. It's basically decent Hampton Bay quality, but it's not like the best quality fans in Hampton Bay. But it's just such a nice look to it. It's a very simple fan, so I really am glad to have it. I don't really care if it doesn't perform too well. Just a fan. I could always just swap out the motor and stuff like that. Put a stronger motor inside. So yeah. I'm not saying I will, but I could always do that if I wanted to. I just don't see too many fans of that style in this finish anymore. So well, not as often. There used to be more common as a kid. Now they're not that common. I don't know why, but I feel like it smells something burning. It's not the fan. I mean, it might be someone doing like a fire. Somebody doing like a fire pit in the backyard or something like that. I don't know. I remember bringing it up close so you guys can hear the ear movement. Show it with the light while it's on high. Alright, maybe go ahead and shut off the light. And shut off the fan. And let me go ahead and do a spin down. Oh, I do have some money, so I might be able to get a fan for myself in a DR. Probably an industrial. I want to try to bring back the KDK I bought for myself, but I'd rather bring back the one that I'm getting for someone else first. Probably, it could end up in the Fanimation Museum, so look forward to that. lunch or drink some coffee so I can stay up even later. You know what? I'll just stay up all day tomorrow. Just fall asleep on a plane and that's it. Yeah, people have been saying I should put up a Casablanca in my bedroom. I just want it to be the right one that I know won't be one that one that I know that fit my style the best. And how this fan is right now, the white Delta 2 of maple blades, that's just the exact style that I'm looking for a Casablanca to be in my bedroom. And it's come to a complete stop, so that'll be the end of this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos to come.